Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, welcome back to Dave's Empire 1981. We're going to do a multi-figure unboxing today. As you can see in front of you, I have Gal Gadot from Justice League, Ezra Miller Flash from Justice League, Wonder Woman, Ben Affleck Batman from Justice League. Today I'm going to open the Wonder Woman from Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which was directed by David F. Sandberg. Then I'm going to open Supergirl from The Flash. I believe her name is Sasha Calle. And I'm going to open that Batman right there and one of the two Unmasked Batmans. McFarlane Gold Label Collection. Those obviously are Michael Keaton. I've been waiting for this video for a while. I was going to wait for the Batmobile, but that has not arrived yet. So, with the movie coming out this week, I'll be seeing it Thursday. I decided to go ahead, open these figures up, and have a good time. Forgot to turn the overhead light on. Look at that. So, here we go. Ladies first. I'm going to start with Wonder Woman. We're going to take a look at the box here. Standard McFarlane Toys box. Fury of the Gods. Wonder Woman. And then barcode. I got this one from my buddy Jason. And I got the Keaton Batman from my buddy Jason as well. Supergirl and the two gold labels I found on my own. That's beautiful artwork there on the back, by the way. Cut, and cut. Had to pull out the Justice League Wonder Woman for a comparison. I got one of these for my wife as well, because she's a Wonder Woman fan. I'm keeping the artwork from the back of the box, but I'm not keeping this inner cradle. So I'm going to take off the card and the disc stand right now. Standard disc. Hoi! Real name Diana Prince. From Amazon princess to the world's greatest warrior, Wonder Woman is at the height of her power, but living a quiet life as Smithsonian curator Diana Prince. Her compassion for mankind is strong despite man's flaws. Now she must again draw on her incredible strength, courage, and wisdom. Okay. There's the cradle. We're going to start by adjusting the camera. Get all the tape off of here, because tape sucks. We're just going to cut it. And of course I missed one. Came with the tiara here. which I've seen does not exactly fit on her, but we shall go over that in a moment. All these little plastic doodads always get on my nerves. But I'd rather have them than have the figure flip-flopping around. Let's see, did I get them all? I think so. Bring that up. Bring that down. Straighten her out. We'll come look at her in a moment. Her lasso of truth looks exactly like the previous figure. She has a coiled lasso, which is also exactly like the previous figure. Let's see. Zoom in on the tiara. There's the focus point. It's flexible, but I don't think it will attach. Let's take a glance at the figure here. There's the face sculpt. Straighten out her arm. It's very, very similar to the previous figure. Which we'll do a quick comparison in a moment. Side by side faces. Which do you think is a better face, folks? I think the new one's a little bit wide in the jaw. I don't know. The color on the new one's slightly better. I think the sculpt on the previous one is a little bit more defined. The colors, they basically share everything, it looks like. The hair is different. So basically the head's different. Everything else looks to be approximately the same. The knee pad armor, that's different. A different strap across the back. This one you see skin tone. This one, it's all red all the way down. You see skin tone there, red there. So that's probably an improvement. But the biggest difference are the thighs. The previous figure, kind of straight, featureless, hot dog thighs. The new one has muscle tone. And of course, shiny bits where the packaging was. Let's zoom back out. We'll go over articulation on this one. So you can look down that far. Of course, the hair is going to pop up. You cannot look up at all because of the hair. If you really work it, you can get her head all the way around. Hot wonder peak. Get up to there. Up to there. Alarms going off outside. Butterfly joints. That far forward, that far back. Double jointed elbows. Everything works as the previous figure did. So if you have that one, you don't necessarily need this one unless you want the updated thighs. Double jointed knees. Let's see, will she stand better than the previous one? Found that standing point pretty quickly. So, is it an improvement? Yeah, I'd say so. Is it minor? Minor differences? Definitely. So we're gonna move the Wonder Woman over here. We're going to move on to, we're going to do Batman. See, Wonder Woman doesn't need the stand necessarily, but we're going to use it anyway, just because. Just to keep her up on the side over here. Only stand about the same height. Alright, one last thing. The tiara, basically for holding, because there's no holes in the hair sculpt to put it on her head. I know that disappointed some folks, but oh well. Can't win them all. Michael Keaton Batman from The Flash. Batman, Multiverse, The Flash. Batman. Nice artwork on the back there. No write-up. Blurry barcode. These are kind of hard to get right now, because Keaton has always been popular and his Batman is super anticipated for the Flash appearance. We're also going to keep that artwork. We're going to take these. These ones are molded separate, so we're going to pull these cards off of here. This one feels really thin. We'll get the disc. I haven't yet picked up a Affleck Batman for The Flash yet. I may not. Standard disc. Batman, The Flash. Real name Bruce Wayne. If you want to try to read that, go ahead. Just in case it has spoilers, I'm not going to read it. You'll notice something right away and flapping around in the back. That is really cool. It is a anticipated feature. It's a cloth cape. McFarlane Toys is not known for cloth capes, so I'm glad these ones use it. I believe it's meant for use on, the Affleck one has one as well. I believe it's meant for use on the new Bat Pod and the Bat Plane, the Batmobile, so you can, so you don't need to adjust or customize the cape, which would be dramatically annoying to try to do. See, all these twisties, this certainly stay in place. He's got an extra one on his leg here. Alright. Cool. Set him there. Wait. Little plastic bits out of the way. Let's do accessories, shall we? A silver painted grapnel launcher. Pretty small, but looks like it fit in his hand just fine. Keaton style batarang, molded pretty small, also painted silver. Pretty nice. He comes with a left and a right fisted hand, which is probably what I'm going to pose him in using, but we shall see. Straighten out. Oh, this is so cool. What a thrill this is. Keaton style Batman. It's nicely sculpted, that's for sure. Lots of detail on the legs, lots of overlapping panels. That's got a good likeness there. You gotta get just the right angle, just the right light, I think. The back panels, bat butt. Let's see if he'll stand up for a moment. Let's see here. Let's straighten out his feet and everything. Not perfect stance. It'll work for a moment, I think. Maybe. I'm going to zoom back out. We're going to flare out this cape. Let's use this provided stand in just a moment. So he'll stay up while I flare the cape. There's no bendy wire in it, but it's a pretty large cape. It's not pleated over the shoulders, but you can pull and tuck the cape and get it to stay. Now you will see that, like a few others that I've seen, the Bat logo is molded nicely, has texture, but it's off center. It should be this way a little bit, but I think I have a fix for that coming up. Articulation. You can look down. It's probably more than the actual Batman suit. Batman able to look up. This version able to look up is wild to me. Turn his head all the way around. The action figure has more articulation than the actual suit. That's crazy. Super long ears. I might modify that to make slightly thinner point. I don't know. And his arm just popped out of there. He's got a floating joint. So there you go. Be careful with that, folks. I gotta figure out if they're the exact same. Let's see, was it this way? I didn't break it, I just popped the joint. So that shoulder pad does not move. So that's about all the up you can get without until you pop the joint like that. So let's get that line back up. But you can move it forward and go back, float around because of that joint there, all the way around. Double jointed elbows. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ball joint wrists. Learned my lesson on the other one. And I'll pop it anyway, just because. The joint has the range to go there. This one's molded, so maybe if you release that just a little bit, but all you're gonna get. It does have a bicep cut. You can bend forward there. A lot of back. It's pretty good articulation in the waist. Bat splits. Forward. Back. Not a lot of back because of the bat butt. Standard hip. Feels like in there. Doesn't seem to be a lot of rotational movement. Let's see. It's got that style hip joint, so it's not really a ball in there. You can turn it if you play with it a little bit. Double jointed knees. I prefer that style ankle. Hope you can see that. Plenty of movement in the feet peg. I am pretty happy with this figure. Only a couple little gripes, but I can adjust that under the cowl edge. Adjust that so it drapes a little forward. I like this figure. I am happy that we have a modern Michael Keaton style Batman figure. Very freaking cool. We are going to put his accessories in his hands. Why not? The Batarang over here. Let's see. Let's find the best way to wedge that in there. It's good enough. He's showing it to you. A little fly flying around. Hopefully that little fucker will go away. That works. Until that happens. Oh, I dig this figure though. We're just gonna relax with that right there. Looking forward to getting the Batmobile so I can see how he fits. We're going to move on to Sasha Calle Supergirl from The Flash. I'm looking forward to seeing her in action. The trailers look pretty nice. The Flash, Supergirl, The Flash. The barcode if you want it. Artwork on the back looking pretty sweet. Man, I would love to get the gold label Batplane, but that sumbitch is like $250 or something, $300, I don't know. It's crazy. I do want it though. Set that down to save the artwork from it. Comes with a trading card and a flight stand. Fucking fly, Jesus. Get that out of there. Hold on, let me get this. Get this flight stand snapped together. Standard McFarlane DC flight stand. It does have a peg, so you don't have to use a flight stand. But snaps right in there. Swear to God, I'm gonna kill this fly. Let's get her hands out of the tray. This tape is killing me. One hand, both hands, cool. I'm gonna cut these tabs. Get her. Fucking fly, go away. Get her hands freed up. I'm going to work around the rubber cape on this one. Let's see, one more on the leg. This is the Dave struggles with plastic tabs and sharp things portion. Hope you enjoyed that. Get her out of the tray. Awkward position in the tray. And then you got the big plastic cape, which I'm just gonna cut a trough in the plastic to get it out of there. There is the figure. Put it to the side for a moment. She comes with a relaxed open right hand, a fist left hand. Comes with the open relaxed left and fist right on the figure. Yep, not gonna read that. I don't want to spoil anything necessarily, so we'll leave that there. Zoom way in. Look at her face sculpt. The plastic they used is a little fake looking. It's a little bit shiny. It's a little plastic. Slightly cheap looking. But the sculpt is there. A little bit of paint would have made it look a bit nicer. A little shading, you know. Sculpt on the S, shield on her chest. Nicely done, lots of texture. A little bit of warping there because of the position in the package. It's mostly about texture on this one. Her cape is attached just in the back. If you don't like the cape, you can probably take it off pretty easily if you're familiar with such processes. Let's go over articulation. She can look down that far. She can look up that far. Surprised if she had a different neck joint in there, would have been a little bit better, so she can look up more than casual. Because of the short hair, she should be able to look straight up. Tilt, 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 tilt. All the tilt you can want. Her shoulders go out and get close to 90. He does have a butterfly joint in there. You can get forward like that. Rotate all the way around, just gonna avoids the cape. Double jointed elbows. I'm gonna leave that fist on there because she looks good flying with fists. I'm gonna change that one to the fist. There we go. Straighten her torso out a little bit. Nicely sculpted shape. Nice butt. Supergirl splits. She's got that kind of joint. Bit of wiggle. Forward there. Lots of back because she's flying. Double jointed knees. Definitely kick herself in the behind. This is a pretty nice figure. The kneecaps are in the same plastic as the pins, however, so they're slightly dull compared to the shine of the thighs and calves. She can stand if you find the balance point because of the cape. Do I like this figure? Hell yes, I do. Am I looking forward to seeing her in the movie? Hell yes. Just to make sure she stands up for the rest of the video, I'm going to put her on that peg right there and move her to the side right there. We're bringing the last one of the video. We are going to take a look at the unmasked Bruce Wayne / Michael Keaton Batman figure. I'm going to open this one because it's got a little ding in it. The other one is cleaner. Excuse me, I burped the hot dog. It's kind of gross. Slide that one there. We're going to put Batfleck up top. Of course, you couldn't see that. We're going to move him over there. There, the gold label. Batman Multiverse, The Flash. Different artwork on the back, I believe. But let me go reach down to the floor and I'll go check that. Yep. Different artwork. Looks like the same accessories, just to go with the different artwork. get this guy open. Like I said, I bought 2, so I'm okay opening one. Let's see, put Supergirl's hands and card over there. I'll be keeping that artwork, but not this cardboard cradle. So I'm going to be getting this off of here. And the stand as well. Two artworks. Exact same write-up on the back. So if you read one, you've read both. Same accessories, same figure. It's the head. The head's the draw on this one. But since he's coming out of here, I'm gonna cut all the tape and start getting things out. You saw the accessories already. Don't need to see them a second time, because like I said, they are the same. See, I think I've got them all. Yep, got all the tabs, so let's get him out of here. Let's see, we don't really need to go over articulation because we already did that. We are just enjoying the head sculpt on this one. It's good and stiff. Good and stiff. That is nice. Okay, I see. The cowl swap, not gonna work. Oh. Let's take a look at his face close up real quick. Older Michael Keaton, bright blue eyes, looking slightly to the side. Nicely sculpted hair. He's got that white gray blonde thing going in the movie. You can look down, you can look up, all the way around. That could be the same face. See, what I was thinking, I would take this head, put it on this body, but the neck piece of the cowl would have to come off as well. So that's not going to work. So I will just have a slightly crooked bat logo, and I'm okay with that. Can the head still be swapped? I'm sure. Will it really matter that much? No, not really. Now, if you guys saw the suited body video I made a few days ago, you will know that there was a purpose within that video that was unstated. I'm going to bring in the most likely candidate for a head swap. Get these out of here. I'm going to bring in the Cody Rhodes. Stands a bit shorter than Keaton as Batman. But let's see if it would be feasible to head swap these. It's got a long neck peg there. Let's see, are the balls about the same size? It looks a little bit funny. Makes him have a slightly short neck. And he's literally just setting on top of the peg. But a little bit of sticky tack to hold that. Cover up the neck paint. That's a fucking Bruce Wayne. And the proportions are close enough for me. I dig that. It makes me happy. Find that suited Bruce Wayne or suited Cody Rhodes. You can make yourself a Bruce Wayne just like I did just now. Easy head swap. Have to modify it to make it fit or to stay. But that's close enough. Fucking dig that. For now, so we don't lose the head, I'm going to put it back on this massive peg. We're going to put his fisted hands on. Because, yes, fisted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this video, I believe. We got Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. We have Sasha Calle, Supergirl. We have Michael Keaton, Batman. We have Michael Keaton, Unmasked Batman. Hell yeah. I'm super looking forward to The Flash. Can't wait to see it. Deuces.